Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Hello
warahmatullahi
everyone, good evening. How are you all today? Now we are from group 4. We are going to present our material. Uh, our material is language varieties in translation. But before we come to the presentation session, let me introduce me and my friend. My name is Nada and I'm going to be the moderator and the first speaker. And here is my friends. Their name are April and Olive. Okay, next I will explain about this slide. Language varieties refer to the different forms of a language that exist due to various factors such as geography, culture, education, and social status. These variations can be observed in pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, and syntax. For instance, British English and American English have differences in spelling, pronunciation, and even grammar. In translation, language varieties play a crucial role in determining the accuracy and effectiveness of the translated text. A translator needs to understand the different varieties of both the source and target languages to ensure that the meaning and intent of the original. Jadi di slide ini uh, menjelaskan bahwa language varieties itu penting karena menunjukkan bahwa satu bahasa bisa berbeda-beda tergantung latar belakang penuturnya. Misalnya, cara orang Inggris dan Amerika berbicara bisa sangat berbeda. Nah, dalam penerjemahan kita tidak bisa sembarangan nerjemahin suatu kata atau kalimat. Kita harus mengerti variasinya supaya pesan dari teks aslinya tetap sampai dan sesuai dengan budaya pembaca. Okay, next slide. Next slide. Translation. Translation is the process of converting written or spoken text from one language to another while retaining the meaning and intent of the original text. It involves understanding the nuance of both the source and target languages, as well as the cultural context in which the text was produced. When translating, it is important to consider the language varieties of both the source and target languages, as well as the idiolect, dialect, register, and mode of the original text. Failure to do so can result in mistranslations, misinterpretations, and misunderstanding. Jadi pada slide ini menjelaskan bahwa penerjemahan itu bukan sekedar mengganti bahasa, tetapi juga harus mempertahankan makna dan juga konteksnya. Kita perlu mengetahui nuansa dan budaya dari teks tersebut, misalnya gaya bahasa si penulis, jenis dialeknya, seberapa formal bahasanya, dan bentuk komunikasinya. Semisal kalau kita abaikan hal-hal ini, nanti hasil terjemahannya bisa membingungkan, bahkan bisa menyesatkan pembaca. Okay, next slide will be read by Olive.
Thank you, Nada. Next, I will explain about idiolect. Idiolect refers to the unique way in which an individual uses language. Every person has their own idiolect, shaped by factors such as their upbringing, education, social environment, and personal experience. Idiolect can manifest in difference in pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, and syntax. In translation, it's important to consider the idiolect of the author of the original text, as well as the idiolect of the target audience. A translator may need to adjust their language used to cater to the idiolect of the intended audience, while still maintaining the meaning and intent of the original text. Next, dialect. Dialect refers to the regional variations of a language, which can differ in pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, and syntax. Dialect can be influenced by factors such as geography, history, and culture. For example, there are many dialects of English spoken in different regions of the United States. In translation, it's important to consider the dialect of the original text, as well as the dialect of the target audience. The translator may need to adjust their language used to cater to the dialect of the intended audience, while still maintaining the meaning and intent of the original text. Next is register. Register refers to the level of formality or informality used in language. Different situations call for different registers, ranging from formal to informal. Register can be indicated through word choice, sentence structure, and tone. In translation, it's important to consider the register of the original text, as well as the register appropriate for the intended audience. Translator may need to adjust the language used to cater to the appropriate register while still maintaining the meaning and intent of the original text. Next will be explained by Aprilia.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Alfia. And I will explain about mode. Mode refers to the medium in which language is used, such as written or spoken language. Different modes of language use require different skills and strategies. For example, written language requires attention to spelling, grammar, and punctuation, while spoken language requires attention to intonation, stress, and rhythm in translation. It is important to consider the mode of the original text as well as the mode appropriate for intended audience. A translator may need to adjust their language used to charter to the appropriate mode, while still maintaining the meaning and intent of the original text. Next. Conclusion. Language varieties reflect the diverse linguistic, social, and cultural backgrounds of communities around the world. They play a crucial role. They play a crucial role in shaping individual and collective identities, facilitating communication and enabling the expression of unique cultural perspective. However, language varieties can also lead to misunderstanding, prejudice, and discrimination when they are not recognized and respected. Therefore, it is essential to recognize and appreciate the diverse language varieties present in our societies and work towards promoting mutual understanding and respect. Language is a powerful tool that connects us to one another, and it is up to us to utilize it in a way that promotes unity and diversity. Thank you. Back to Koturnada.
Okay, thank you so much, April and Olive. Guys, do you have any question? If you have question, please comment below on our YouTube. Okay, now we are to the next agenda. It is closing. But before we close our presentation, we are as the presentation, especially I am as the moderator saying sorry if we have mistakes during presenting our material this evening. And last, we say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Are you down for this?